Hey guys, what's up? It's Jade here. I'm just gonna quickly announce this before we get into the video. I'm very sorry for how long it's been taking me to get videos out. I know I've been very inactive in the last month. I've been posting on the YouTube community page. And I'm not sure if everyone saw the community post I made or not. I'm gonna quickly get into it. It's been very difficult to record because my husband and I are in the process of moving. And also my husband goes overseas for work, so I'm trying to get as much time with him as possible before he goes overseas. Right now he's at work, so it's fine. But yeah, that's why I haven't been recording. Because I want to spend as much time with him as possible, and also this moving process is stressful. We're supposed to be moving next week, but anything can change. Honestly, it's difficult. But anyways, now with all that out of the way, let's get into the main purpose of this video. So, I do not like TikTok for a few reasons. One of the reasons is that people get into trends. And look, I mean, I've never really been much of someone to follow trends. I used to follow the whole fidget spinner trend when that was a thing. The water bottle flip challenge was pretty cool back then. But see, the thing with the trends back then, not all of them. Let's not forget the cinnamon challenge and the salt and ice challenge, but for the most part, most of the trends back then were pretty chill, and people were just like trying out cool new things. However, TikTok over the years, especially once it blew up after 2020, and I'm not saying the cinnamon challenge and all that was part of TikTok trends, but anyways, since TikTok blew up in 2020, the trends on that app have been getting progressively worse. We go from people going like do about something about their wife to people's flipping the camera on other people and recording them and posting it without their knowledge. And this is the newest form of cyberbullying. Now, let me just put the record straight here, because this is how I feel about it, because I'm two sides about it. I think if you're doing it with a family member, and the family member has knowledge that you're doing this, it's okay. But if you have a family member or you're recording a random stranger, like, oh hey, we're doing a TikTok dance, can you record this, and you flip the camera on them, that's pretty messed up. Because some of the people that these people choose, and I'm not trying to sound mean when I say this, are unorthodox looking people. And the reason why they choose those people in specific is because or people who have like a very reactionary face. Something like my face, for example. Like I'm the type of person who easily reacts. I think it's just in my Italian blood. But they flip the camera on them and they get the reactions because they like to see the comments and they know that this person has this type of face and this type of appearance. It's gonna blow up the video. So I'm gonna show you guys some of these videos today. And I'm gonna be giving you guys my opinion and feedback on them. So, without further ado, let's begin this. Oh yeah, just for the record, I might be muting the audio in some of these videos just because they might have copyright music playing in them, and I don't want to get copyright on this video. Now, I don't know if these two know each other. They look like they're family, but honestly, I cannot tell. So I don't know how I feel about it. Now, if they are actually family and they have consent of like, yeah, post the video online, that's fine. But if they don't have consent, take the video down, man. Like, come on, don't do your family like that. Or your friend, or whoever it is. They look like their family, like the dad is recording the son doing this, but I don't know. But here, let me show you a bad example about this one situation where someone who actually was confirmed family member was in the flip the camera challenge, and they had a valid point for posting this video response.
My husband's friends did the flip the camera challenge on me, which if you're not aware is a horrible trend where you flip the camera to mock the appearance of the person filming you. I know I'm pretty. I also know I am the #1 catfish. I look horrible without makeup on. That's why I wear it. I still don't think I deserve to be filmed in my home and mocked by hundreds of thousands of people. Now let's talk about my husband's role in all of this. He had his friends over to watch the game. He goes to replenish their drinks. While he's gone, they asked me to film a dancing video of them. I did not know this was a flip the camera trend until I saw it on my For You page, already viral. Comments tearing apart my appearance as far as the eye can see. I go to my husband, I'm crying. cyberbullying, obviously. And I'm like, these people can never set foot in our house again. And he goes, well, it's my house too. So I'm like pleading. I'm like, can you get this guy to take the video down? And he's like, no, he's a full-time content creator. I could never ask him to do that. Finally, I'm like, they are intentionally embarrassing me. This man looks right at me. He says, embarrassment is a choice. So I bided my time. I waited till yesterday when they were back over watching a game because they're all addicted to gambling. I had my dad come over. Remember how my husband said it's my house too? It's not. It's my dad's house. I'm saving money to buy it from him. So my dad served him an eviction notice. I served him divorce papers. And we took the TV that they were watching off of the wall because it's mine. I bought it and we left. And my husband runs after us and he's like, how could you do this? You've embarrassed me. I'm like, honey, embarrassment is a choice. Do not flip the camera on me. I am not your cool girl. I will not be chill about it.
Okay, now this is a valid point I understand, because my husband is sort of similar in the way of, like, he doesn't like to be on camera, he doesn't like his voice to be in videos. That's why you guys don't really see or hear much about him. Or, like, if I show him in a video, like a picture, his face is, like, blurred out, or I have, like, an emoji on it, because I respect his decision of him not wanting to be shown on YouTube or on the internet. Like, you know, I agree with him on that. Like, I'm like, alright, you know, that's fine, that's totally alright, man. But this woman is married to a man-child, which I hope she divorced him after this happened, or something happened. I hope that video got taken down. I don't know where it is. I'm not going to bother looking for where the original video is. But I think that's pretty messed up. Oh, embarrassment is a choice? No, it's not. Embarrassment is an actual emotion, and if you're going to sit here with a straight face and tell me that embarrassment is a choice, you're kind of a sociopath, because that just means that you don't feel real emotions. Like, you're just telling me, oh, like, oh, you're just choosing to be embarrassed about that. And I get it. Some people sometimes get embarrassed over the stupidest things, but with a situation like that, where someone doesn't want themselves being presented that sort of way online in front of, like, millions of people, I can completely understand that, and it seems like a valid choice, and I can understand her point of being embarrassed by that. But the response the husband gave was quite douchey, and in my opinion, he's a man-child for being like, oh, well, my friend's a full-time content creator, he can't take the video down. If he's a full-time content creator and he has a large following already, yes he can. That's not an excuse. He can definitely 100% take the video down and say, hey guys, like do a different trend. This app, alright, has like a new trend every single week. Just do the next trend, man. Just do the next trend. As long as it's not harming other people, or at least harming yourself in the process, like not harming yourself. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys, these trends are stupid that they do, and that's why I'm covering this, because this is a stupid trend. And, there's more videos of this. And there's people out here who hate this trend. There's people claiming it's bullying, because it is. Now, I'm not sure if they did the video on this guy because he's white, or if they did the video on this guy because they thought, oh, look at this unk's reaction, haha, so funny. But still, it's stupid. And I feel bad for that coach, because he was genuinely trying to be a good guy, recording these girls doing their stupid little kind of dance. And it's like, because here's the thing, right? Like, but most people in public, when they're trying to do something with their friends, they'll be like, hey, can you record this for me? Yeah, sure, no problem. Or like, hey, can you take a photo of us? You know, my husband and I, we sometimes ask people to take photos of us, because, you know, it's just us two on a date. But, if people are gonna do this type of crap, and be like, oh yeah, record us doing this, but then flip the camera because of, like, someone's facial reaction when the person's just genuinely trying to be a good person, then, like, you're messed up. Like, that's just messed up for a person to do. I know I've said that so many times in this video already, but why did they target this guy specifically? Was he the only one in the area? Was it because he's a different race than everyone else? I don't know if it's because he's white or because of his reaction or what, but these people, when they choose these people to do this stupid flip the camera trend challenge or whatever the freak it is, they choose people who they know will get made fun of. And again, this is messed up. And that video, by the way, was recorded on my birthday, November 7th. And yeah, this trend is just ridiculous. I don't know why people do this. Now, I get it. People are gonna be in the comments telling me, oh, Jade, they're just kids. You were their age once and you wanted to follow the trends. I wasn't doing trends where people were getting bullied, though. Like, this is a whole new level of not only self-entitlement, but just bullying. And here's the thing. I'm sympathetic because although I was never cyberbullied, I was bullied in real life. So I feel for these people. And people like myself are easy targets because we're nice people. We're what is it called? Good Samaritans. But I'm not going to put myself on that high of a pedestal. But anyways, they choose Good Samaritans who they know will, like I said, have a genuine reaction and know will get made fun of in the comments. Now, I feel bad for this guy in this video that's recording them because I understand. He was probably he looks like he doesn't really understand these whole new TikTok things, so I can understand the reaction he made. Because to be honest, I'd be like, oh, this is the stuff the kids are doing these days. Okay, but this guy's like, I don't know. I don't know where he is age-wise, but I'm gonna say he's somewhere around Gen X boomer age. So I can understand his genuine confusion or his genuine reaction to this type of stuff. But these people are posting it not to show like, oh, look at this guy, look at this guy. He thinks, like look at his reaction. Like they're not making it to show like people like be sympathetic. They're more so doing it to have people make comments. And I'm glad the comments in this video are standing up for this guy. This is just mean, says someone. And then, of course, the creator was like, oh, 2,000 likes. Bruh, shut up. He's adorable. Frick is up with you guys. He should have snatched that phone up. Oh, y'all a bunch of weirdos. He was doing something nice for y'all. And then the creator said, he said no, then he would do it if we bought him cigarettes. I don't believe that in a second, but you say whatever you want, because oh, you're the creator, so you know the incident that happened. But, yeah, what a sweet-looking man. That's what I was thinking. I hope the world shows him more kindness. God bless him. And the creator says, amen. Bruh, you posted it so people would actually hate on him and say some stupid crap about him. No, you should not be saying amen on that. Now, again, stupid video. They chose this guy because he has braces and the reaction he was making, of course. But again, the comments, I like that people are now coming out and actually saying something like, oh, was it worth this amount of likes or whatnot? Because, yeah, was it worth getting the small amount of clout or the small amount of likes that you were trying to get? Oh, you were trying to get like 20,000 likes or whatever. You're trying to end up on the YouTube For You page, all that stuff. But, guess what? You got the wrong result in the end. And I think it's rightfully deserved. And another good thing that has started coming out is there are a lot of people, like the girl I showed in the second video, there are many people coming out now about this challenge saying that it's promoting bullying. And one of the most controversial figures of all time, Natalie Reynolds, even came out about this being bullying. I mean, you know Natalie Reynolds, controversial as ever, is actually coming out making a video about being bullying. Then you know for sure it's actually, the trend is actually like about bullying. Because someone like her actually said something about it.
Y'all really thought I was about to flip the camera? This is not a trend. This is bullying. And if you need to embarrass somebody for your own entertainment, that is a new level of low. Do better.
And for the first time, I actually agree with her. Do better. You know, if you really want entertainment and fame, why don't you actually gain a hobby and make it a talent? Or just show off what you like doing. Like, people do not have hobbies anymore, and I think it's sad because it's like, what has happened to the world? Why are there so many people in our society, especially the new kids these days, that are just so brain dead? Oh, it's because they were raised on screens, of course. That's part of it. But another reason is people are saying, oh, you can't have hobbies these days. You can't do this and that these days. Oh, it's uncool to have a hobby, or it's uncool to do this, it's uncool to do that. When really, people should be expressing themselves in an appropriate manner and showing off their talents, their hobbies, things that make them them. They shouldn't be having to try to do all this stupid like flip the camera, bullying people just to get internet clout, or if we're gonna go to the more, I guess, how do I say this in the best way possible? The more deadly side of it, yeah, there we go. And do stuff that causes them to accidentally self-harm themselves because they see everyone else doing it on TikTok, then it's like I'm glad I didn't grow up as a Gen Alpha kid and I was born earlier into Gen Z, because it's people like us who we weren't exactly raised around the internet. Like, yes, I've been using a computer since I was probably about 5 years old, but back then all I was doing was playing online games. I didn't grow up doing challenges because I thought I first of all, I wasn't even really watching videos about challenges, but also I looked at the side effects of them and decided, oh, like putting a knife in between your fingers, that sounds like it's gonna hurt. I'm not doing that, or oh, I see what happened to this guy trying the cinnamon challenge. I'm not doing that. The only challenge I ever probably tried on YouTube was the flip the water bottle challenge, which I did on my second channel, and a long lost video from an old channel I used to have where I tried the what is it called, the Bean Boozle challenge, which I'm not doing that again. I'm sorry, guys. But see, those challenges back then, they weren't harmful to anyone. The Bean Boozle challenge and the water bottle flip challenge, it was just a stupid, silly little trend that people would do, and people watch to see like, oh, would it flip, or like, oh, what's this person's reaction to eating these disgusting jelly beans that they're not gonna cause you any harm, but they do taste pretty nasty. And that's what it was back then. Now it's all this weird, creepy, nasty, and just awful stuff that happens. There's another trend going around too, which I'm not going to get into in this video, but I was thinking about making a video of it called the Kick the Door Challenge. I may or may not make a video of it, I don't know. But anyways, just to get back on track, here are some videos of people also saying like, hey, this is bullying, you should stop doing this.
Imagine you're just minding your own business and some black individuals come up to you. And it's a group of them and they ask you to record a TikTok for them. And since you're a nice guy, you're like, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Little do you know, they're about to do you in the worst way possible. As you're recording them, they come up and flip the camera and you're looking extra chopped that day. Matter of fact, the only reason they asked you to record the video is because they knew you were chopped. So after you thought you were doing a kind deed, you go home, scroll TikTok and see a video of you looking extra chopped on the For You page. This might be the most fucked up trend this year. And then people wonder why no one is nice anymore. Especially the black people. I can't even lie, deadass see why people are racist now. I wish someone would come up to me and ask me to film a TikTok for them. This is the reason I don't do any favors when anyone asks me anything. It could be them asking me for a pencil and I'm still saying no. There's always some disrespectful twist to it. Who even thought to make this a trend? What part of this is funny? And I know I might not be the nicest guy, but I wouldn't even do this to someone unless they were my friend. That's the only way this trend would be acceptable, is if you're doing it to someone you know. But doing it to innocent people like this, just trying to be nice, trying to help you out and film your TikTok, is just fucked up. Now next time you ask someone to do you a favor, don't be surprised when they get all disrespectful and don't do the shit. Even before I found out about this trend, if a bunch of ghetto ass niggas came up and asked me to film them a TikTok, I would have instantly declined. Like, just look at them. I'm doing no favors for these kids.
And I agree with this guy 100%. Do it with people you know and people who are okay with it being posted online. Don't do it to people you don't know or people who don't give you your consent to post this stuff online. That's what I've been trying to say since the beginning of this video and throughout the entire video itself.
And yeah, my child did run off with somebody's phone because they tried to pull the flip the camera challenge on them. Tell me why people on my other account are mad. Saying, oh, so your son is a thief. Oh, so he likes to steal people's things. No, he likes to set boundaries. See, there's too many people who are commenting under this challenge saying that people are being bullied and, I feel sorry for them. Listen, sometimes you cannot play the victim. Sometimes you got to bully the bully, okay? And that's to even adults. If somebody tries to pull that flip the camera challenge on you, take the phone. Go ahead and take it. Cash app yourself. Cash app yourself. That's what you need to do. Throw the damn bitch on the floor. Throw the phone. I threw it on the ground. That's what you did. You're going to throw that fucking phone on the ground. I'm not playing victim to nobody. All right? You hand me your phone and it's mine now. Okay? You hand me your phone. I'm going to act like I'm recording it. Bitch, I will take that phone. Okay? And I will take off with it. And that's exactly what my son did. You're not finna play that game with him and think he's not going to take off with your shit. He gave it back because he ain't a thief. But at the end of the day, don't think you're going to win this. You're going to play this little game. Think you bullying somebody and nobody ain't gonna bully you. It's simple. Simple as that.
I agree with what this woman's son did and the son's decision 100% because I think it's true. I think he did what was perfectly right and reasonable. Because yeah, throw that phone on the ground if they're gonna do that stuff to you. Because it's like you're not asking consent. You're trying to be a nice person, and all they're doing is just trying to bully you online for stupid clout. To like, just do better. Do better is what I like to say to those people. And if there are any kids watching this and who are still like, oh, I want to do the flip the camera challenge. I mean, this unk is on here making a YouTube video. What does she know better? Let me just tell you that when you get to my age, the nice age of 22, or when you reach the age of like around your 20s, hopefully this is true for some people. It's not true for everyone, unfortunately, these days, as I've seen, but hopefully it becomes reasonable. You realize that clout isn't everything, and what really matters is being a good person and, you know, trying to be a civil person in society. You don't have to be the nicest person. You don't have to be the most honest person. Well, it's good to be honest, but not everyone's gonna be the most honest person. You don't have to be the funniest. You don't have to be the most cool. You don't have to do anything, but just try to act civil-wise. Is that all I'm saying? Don't make clout your entire like way of getting affirmation in life. Your entire way, like, don't make it your way of life. Do better and don't follow these stupid trends that involve bullying someone else. Because I agree with all these people who are saying that this is a dumb trend, this should not be on TikTok, and that, like, this is bullying. Because it is bullying. It's cyberbullying. Especially, and I feel bad because these people are getting talked about behind their backs and they don't know, or they end up seeing these videos and they're crying over it because they were just trying to be a good person, and some person just feels the need to post it and be like, oh, look at this, like some kid, and it's dumb. And if you're doing this and or you have done this, I suggest you delete your video because it's wrong and you're trying to make yourself popular off of being an awful person. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know how much I can and cannot say about this. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I don't know how the upload schedule is gonna be. It's gonna be very confusing for like the next like few months at least. But if you like this video, make sure to put a like on it, and I'll see you all in the next video.